Oh, man. Well, g'day, podcaster, and welcome to the Off Air Podcast. You're not going to find any clues in this one, if that's what you're sniffing around for. If you're looking for
that's
that car.
in the regular podcast.
Then again, who knows?
What if I slip one?
That's it. Producer Bell. Maybe you might go AWOL. I mean, we might have a cryptic clue in here somewhere. If you're not a regular listener of the podcast, you wouldn't know we have these special ones called the Off Air Podcast, which is just behind the scenes chat, essentially. Normally, would also be joined by executive producer Andy, but he has more important meetings today, he's told us. So I don't know what you make of that, Bell, but it seems sort of like he's not really committed to the team as the rest of us. And it certainly will be a... Oh. Sorry. No, talk it up. No, it's the Off Air Podcast, though.
What are you doing?
That's team member Macy, who has also been kidnapped. No, obviously, It's more than just the kidnapper in the house.
I think it was quiet enough that no one would have heard it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Tech guy Lockie, give us a shout. How you doing?
Good.
Mace Dog, give us a shout. Hey, video guy Josh, give us a hoy.
Yeah.
So
There's other people in here.
There's more people than just the kidnapper here,
Yeah.
and then obviously Ben and I. But
Yep.
yeah,
Can
so
the kidnapper talk?
Kidnapper's not here.
Kidnapper.
Because the kidnapper is producer Andy, if you must know.
Oh, you
Well, that is the
can't
Off Air
say
chat.
that.
Yeah.
It's the off-air chat.
Well, I think people know we actually don't someone's not holding a gun to our head.
Yeah.
Like it's a bit of
Yeah.
it's a bit of fun. Also, in what kidnapping scenario would you win a car if you find us?
Yeah.
Normally, it's like you've got to give the kidnapper something.
Yeah, true. Normally we
Um,
would give the car to them to get you guys back.
That is
Exactly.
true. Yeah. You sort of have the swap over situation. Well, look, this episode, not much of an agenda. I've sort of been keeping across.
I think
the
I
socials
have
on
an
it.
agenda. Can I have an agenda?
Yeah,
Yeah, go for
I
it.
think there was one point of business. I believe that was going to be interviews.
Yes, but my
Yeah.
first point of agenda before that is
I feel like you should do the agenda because I kind of feel like I gave that job to Liam because he kind of wanted it, and
You
No,
don't think
no,
I'm
no,
doing
but
a
he
good job?
has
I think you've slipped a bit. I think Belle would be more organised than you.
No, but he has the
I
agenda
feel like-
because he gets like the DMs and stuff and
And
talks
also,
to
Belle,
people.
we annoy Belle on these quite often, so she wouldn't be able to get through the agenda.
The agenda, yeah.
Agenda 3, annoy Belle.
I
okay.
like to think though. Do you have an actual agenda? Like, do you have stuff written down?
No. I just in my head I do. I just wanted to maybe shed a light on some behind the scenes of what you guys have been up to after the show in the secret house. Because I was chatting to Macy, who we heard before, and she was telling me what you guys were up to last night, and I think it was very interesting that the differences.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What
Well,
are you
Ben
up
went to bed. Ben went to bed, and I was playing some FIFA Ultimate Team. Yeah.
So what else did you do yesterday?
That's it.
We were watching Chappelle's show, eating pizza, and also playing NBA 2K22
Yeah. So
together.
we've played PlayStation, and we have watched Jackass, and we've watched Dave Chappelle show, and I went to bed pretty early. And
Is
went
there
and
anything
played
We
else that
left
you're
you at
referring
like
to?
midday. Is that all you did?
What? Nothing else to do in here, Bill.
It's easy for you.
What do
You
you-
can go
what would
home
you-
and
what would you
we're on
do?
the clock, mate.
Yeah, I
We're
guess
working
so.
hard here.
What do you think we
I
would
guess
do?
so.
What,
I
in your
don't
head?
know. Like,
did
did you
push-ups
call your
the rest of the day.
partners? Did you have like little,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah, we
me
did.
time?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, yeah, right.
But it's also like, I don't know. I felt like once I was in my room for a bit, and I found it more depressing just being in myself in not my room.
I felt better in my room. I must admit, I was in my room for like 2 hours. But
Yeah.
that was
Ben went to his room and he came out just as I was thinking I might go to my room, and then I was like, now I'm missing out on sweet Ben time. Then I sort of went into my room, and then by the time I was looking for some people time, he'd gone back into his room. I thought, frick. And then
Just knock on each other's door and say, hey.
I would freak out if you knocked on my door.
I feel like it'd be a bit of an innovation at first. Like, to be fair, we will love each other, but it's a lot of time to
Yeah.
spend with someone. If I was like,
Like I'd make a big deal out of it. If you knocked on my door, I'd make a big deal out of it.
yeah, I reckon,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I also have to put this might be a little clue here. Maybe this is the cryptic clue. I have to put my bag in front of the door because it doesn't close properly. It just goes and it opens all night. It's been opening, so it's
My door locks.
Ghost.
annoying. Really?
Mm.
Oh, who knows what you've been getting up to?
Yeah.
Is that what was that the only thing on your
No. And then,
Playing-
next was, because we said in one of the episodes last week that we'd use these podcasts as well for me to float some guests
Yes.
past
Yeah,
and
yeah,
see if
yep.
you wanted to accept or deny.
Hit us.
Okay, number
We've
one.
had some great guests lately, by the way, I would say.
Have we?
Yeah, I think having the Big Bird Bandit last week was really interesting.
Yeah, see, that was
And,
Andy. That
Kyle,
wasn't me.
Kyle Chalmers, he was great.
No, that was technically me. Oh, no, it
Yeah.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
Look,
We haven't had any this
Oh,
week.
well. Well, do we want to chat to Trevor or from Big Brother?
No. Out of all the Big Brother people that I couldn't care less about, I'd care the most about him because it was Trevor. Like I remember him being a thing.
If you consider it, Trevor beat Fitzy, and Fitzy's done very well on radio over many years. He's a friend of ours, but really, Australia likes Trevor more.
If I ask myself,
it should be the Trevor and Whipper show.
Do I actually want to speak to Trevor? I don't. But do I think people might want to hear from Trevor?
What you really want to ask Trevor is like, what have you been doing? What have you been doing for the last 15 years?
What have you been doing, mate?
Well, we
what
can
is
get
he
him
doing?
on
Like, do you know what he's doing?
That's fine.
But then again, I don't want to be seen as rude because I don't know.
When would it be for? Like when?
When he's evicted, so I can't say that.
Right. Okay. So we'll be out of the house though.
I'll put Trevor in the
yes for now.
Yeah, yes for now. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Chris Brown.
He's always very good.
For the living
I
room.
love Chris Brown.
You
lost me at living room.
Like,
but I do love him.
Him as a person, very good to talk to.
So he would be a good example of in radio. You go, we've got Chris Brown. We've got to do something for Chris Brown, so he's not
like. For example, last time we had him, even the last two times we played different dog barks, and then he had to guess the breed of dog.
Put him in the yes for now pile.
Yes
I reckon we could bring that around for the third time.
All right, sweet. And here's one for you, Liam. Some footy interviews. Sorry,
soccer.
not footy. Soccer, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
Hang on, I haven't actually read this email yet. I'll come back to that one because I haven't actually read who they've got.
Is it for the A-League
Barcelona FC and A-League
Oh,
All-Stars.
yeah, the A-League, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously it's no one from Barcelona. That would be someone
Interview
from the A-League
for
All-Stars.
that's tomorrow.
Who is it?
Robbie Thompson.
Mm,
Dwight York.
you could get Dwight York on tomorrow's show.
Dwight York is a great name.
What does Dwight York do?
Dwight York was a Manchester United legend. But
Yeah.
is he playing
and
for the A-League
he's
All-Stars?
coach of the All-Stars team.
That's so funny. He was married to Katie Price, like Jordan, the supermodel.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
I'm going to say no.
I think Dwight York would be good.
What would you talk about with Dwight York?
What was Sir Alex Ferguson like, you know?
Who's that?
Well, he was Manchester United's manager.
Oh, I couldn't think of anything more boring to listen to.
All right. Well, I'm voting yes for Dwight.
I'm going to do a no.
I did a Google on Dwight York. I don't know if it's the right one, but he's worth 25 million.
There's only one Dwight York, mate. How many Dwight Yorks do you reckon there are?
Is he's got Harvey in his name?
No, Harvey is his son. Do you know Harvey, Katie Price's son, Harvey?
No, Harvey York.
He's quite famous on the internet.
Right. Okay.
That kid, you seen him before? That guy?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, yeah.
Okay. No, I think it's a no for now, Pile Bell.
Okay, cool. All right.
I get that Liam would like to do it, but I just don't know what.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
He would ask.
it's cool though because the A-League All-Stars are playing Barcelona.
All right. Well, my final one is we have just a heads up. We're going to be chatting.
Everyone looking at me like they don't care about that. That's fun. That's exciting.
I think if Andy was in here, he'd probably be on your side, but I also it's 2 against 1 at this
Yeah,
stage.
fair enough.
Yeah.
We're going to be chatting to Vance Joy in about
Yeah.
2 weeks. So if anyone has any
Great.
questions they want to send through,
Yeah, and Vance is always good. If you got
He
a
is
Vance
good.
Joy question, get it through.
cool. That's it from me.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's some good
pretty
options there.
productive.
I'll try and twist some arms with Dwight York off there. But
Two
we'll
in
see how we
the
go.
two in the
What?
yes for now
Dwight
pile.
York?
1 in the no for now pile. Okay.
Yeah.
And if anyone
We
has
could
a
even-
dog-related game for Dr. Chris Brown,
I might.
Yeah.
Why don't I might actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a parody, and then if you guys like it, then like I want to interview him, Dwight York. Dwight York.
I thought you were gonna
oh,
I thought you were going to do in
Dwight
Dwight York.
York.
He was
Concrete.
really good at soccer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We'll work on that.
Yeah.
That's the one you were doing.
Yeah.
In Dwight York. Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
the lyrics might be in Dwight York. It would be something like interview.
Just so you know,
Dwight
it would be
York.
tomorrow on the show, so you've got to turn that around now.
Well, no, that's true. I got more pizza and 2K22 and Dave Chappelle to watch with. Also, like just out of interest, who do you think won in Ben and myself's 3 basketball games that we had on the PlayStation with each other yesterday?
Basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Ben.
Like keeping in mind that's the game that we don't. That's pretty mutual. We play it because it's mutual ground. Because I never play and Ben never plays. So
Would you say so? 2 out of 3, someone won.
yeah,
I'd
someone
say
won
Ben.
2 out of 3. Ben won the 2 out of 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that
But
was
like
riveting.
I won the last one, and they do say you're only as good as your last game. So it's all I'm saying is it's going to make for a very exciting day of PlayStation.
Yeah, well, I think what happened was I went to my room for a couple of hours and came back out, and that's when Liam challenged me. So I reckon he got a bit of practice in those few hours.
Yeah,
and I was a little bit rusty.
I must admit, I played new guy Josh, the video man, and I did wail on him a little bit. But at least I worked out how to play the game.
Yeah,
a little bit more.
It was
Well,
good though.
have
'Cause,
fun doing that for another 8 hours.
Yeah,
we
will.
All right.
All right.
So yeah,
Are you wrapping us up though?
I don't know.
We got nowhere to be. I thought that was a wrap up.
I want to talk to a person outside of this house. Don't leave us.
All right.
Nah, bye.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.